Imagine winning a head boy with the highest votes and being told you can't even step on a stage because of stuttering. That moment broke me, but it also shaped the way I see life today. And if you stay with me till the end, you'll understand why most of the problems we suffer from don't actually exist in the reality. School struggles. As a kid, I didn't always stutter. Sometimes I spoke perfectly fine, non-stop, for minutes. Other times I froze. That's when I knew deep down this wasn't a disease or a disorder, it's just a habit. But no one believed in me. Teachers told my parents I had a disorder. Friends laughed, people suggested doctors, remedies, even disability certificates to me. Nobody was paying attention to what I felt except me. But I was absolutely sure that I'm healthy, I'm fit, and I'm fine. So then the head boy incident happens. When I won head boy with the most votes in my school, I thought finally this is my chance. I exactly remember as I sat in first row waiting to be called on a stage, my teacher announced the second nominee instead of me. Her reason was that I won't be able to give a speech in front of the school. That moment still lives with me, not because of stuttering itself, but because of how people saw me as if I was broken. That hurt far more than the stutter. After 2 years, my English exam came in. When I was preparing for my IELTS exam in English, which wasn't even my first language, people said the same thing. Get a speaking disability certificate, you will get a special help or sympathy from the examiners. I'm like, what? Even my parents were agreed on this. So we went to see very high reputed doctor in my city. My mother explained my case. The doctor looked at me in my eyes and he asked me one question. Do you have a speaking disability? I said no. He smiled and replied, I know you don't need anyone, not even me, to confirm that. That was it. No therapy, no medicine, just the truth. Today, I've been living in Canada from last 7 years, speaking in English with everyone, creating content. Now my stutter, it never really existed in reality. It was only lived in my memory. And here's the bigger lesson. Most of what we suffer from doesn't actually exist in reality. We give problems reality by replaying them non-stop in our minds. The more we believe in them, the more real they feel. And eventually, they even manifest on our body and brain. And how incredible is this? The same boy who was once embarrassed, bullied, and silenced because of his personality is now creating content on multiple platforms using the same voice to reach people across the world. They once told me, you can't communicate. Today, communication is exactly what I do. In modern society, most of our struggles are not physical, they are psychological. Because if we sit and count our major problems in life, there will be hardly two or three, not more than that. 90% of suffering is on the level of our mind and understanding. That non-stop chattering, a never-ending loop of thoughts, self-limiting beliefs. So maybe your struggle isn't stuttering, maybe it's a fear, maybe it's insecurity, maybe it's self-doubt. I want you to ask yourself, is it truly real or is it just a thought? That's what I learned from my stuttering habit. It was never a disability, it was just a thought. And if this story connected with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Just maybe their biggest problem doesn't exist either.